I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I can't confirm that, but I do remember that Bond was a Sony property at one point, and we all know Sony is kind of always in desperation for a franchise. We saw them latch to Marvel to try and like reboot Spider-Man. We see them now making, oh, you guys love Jumanji with The Rock? Well, get ready for 5 more movies with him because there's a sequel to that coming this December, in case you were wondering.
I love Jumanji. Hopefully they don't ruin it.
Yeah.
I know a little off topic. I wanted to talk about this real quick.
Yeah.
As you were talking about Avatar and how like that's getting sequels and how Avatar is the highest grossing movie because of 3D. I think Avatar 2 is gonna bomb. I think it's gonna bomb. I don't think anyone cares about Avatar anymore.
Yeah.
Like I was watching this video. Like this guy was going around the streets in LA asking people, can you name a single character from Avatar? No one could do it. Like, no one cares about that movie. So I think it's going to flop. I think it really is. Unless Disney really pushes it, but I truthfully think it's going to flop.
Yeah, it's funny that you mentioned that because, yeah, it's a Disney property now. I don't believe it's going to make a ton of money. I think it's going to be a foreign box office hit. I think it's going to get a lot of praise there. Maybe not praise, but a lot of money at least. But, yeah, this movie, it's not going to flirt with $3 billion. It's not going to flirt with $2 billion. It might get it. It will probably get $1 billion because of the name behind it, and it's been a while. But yeah, I definitely agree. Avatar 2, in terms of is it going to touch the first box office? Not a chance. I mean, because Avatar 1 came out in 2009. It was a completely different movie
crazy. 10 years ago.
Avatar, the original Avatar came out before the MCU was the MCU. All we had, when Avatar 1 came out, Edward Norton was the Hulk. When Avatar 1 came out, Fast and the Furious hadn't become an action juggernaut of a franchise.
Yeah, so
it's a whole different world we're in.
Strange.
Yeah. One other thing I want to say about Bond 25 is the cast I'm excited for because, as we know, Rami Malek is playing the villain. And
oh, wow, really?
Yeah. You didn't hear about that? They cast him and signed him on right after he won the Oscar. Which,
oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just super stoked for that because we get him from playing this likable rock star in Freddie Mercury to a complete 180 and having him play the villain in a Bond movie. And, I mean, you gotta... the villains in this Bond franchise with Daniel Craig, it's pretty amazing. I mean, we had... Christoph Waltz in the last one, I believe, wasn't Javier Bardem the villain in Skyfall? And then, who did we have in Casino Royale? I'm not positive. I want to say, was it Mads Mikkelsen?
I haven't seen Casino Royale in a while.
Okay. But yeah, all we have to say basically is that, yeah, the villains are going to be insane, and I'm actually very excited for Bond 25. And that will be hitting theaters April of next year. And we'll be looking forward to set photos and plot rumors and all that. With that being said, I believe it is now time to roll credits. All right, we want to thank you guys so much for joining us on today's show. Not a ton of news in terms of diversity as much as we have last week, but very excited for these movies that we talked about today. Mike, your thoughts?
Yeah, same here. I think last week was a huge movie news week. This week kind of still a bit of a lull, but the week's just beginning, so maybe during the movie review we can say something big if something big does happen. But as of right now, those posters are what keeping me alive.
Yeah, and come on, I mean, the summer movie season is starting as soon as next week with Shazam, so...
Shazam, yeah.
Yeah, very excited for the summer movie season to kick off. I think we're in for a big summer movie season. We might do a summer movie preview at some point. We'll have to figure that out. But yeah, for our film review this week, I'm not set on a day that we're going to release it, but be looking out for our review of Jordan Peele's Us. I saw this on opening night and I was blown away. I won't go into too much as I'll talk more about it on our review. But Mike, you're looking to see it this weekend?
Hopefully, yes.
Yeah. As for other stuff, I mentioned I watched Guardians 2 recently. I also watched The Social Network with Jesse Eisenberg, Andrew Garfield.
I want to see that.
Amazing movie. Check it out if you get the chance, Mike, because I'd love to talk about it on the show.
Yeah, definitely.
And yeah, with that being said,
I recently saw a French documentary called Faces Places. That was cool. That's on Netflix. And then I also recently saw Zodiac.
amazing. So yeah, we have a whole bunch of movies that we've been watching, a whole bunch to review, and yeah, be looking out for our Us review coming at some point this weekend. With that being said, you can find the podcast on Twitter at BlockBreakPod. Be sure to tweet and DM us your questions, comments, concerns. We want to do a mailbag segment or a mailbag episode. So if you guys have any questions or topics you want us to cover, because a lot of times some of the smaller indie movies go over our heads. Sometimes we don't see everything. So if there's a topic you want us to cover, make sure you DM that to us. Or if you just have any questions in general that you want to ask or anything you want to talk to us about, be sure to hit us up on Twitter at BlockBreakPod. Be sure to subscribe on iTunes. You can find us by searching Blockbuster Breakdown on iTunes. It's the first thing that's going to come up. Subscribe, stay notified, give us a review, leave some comments. We're always appreciative of any feedback we get. You can also download us on Spreaker.com just by searching Blockbuster Breakdown on Spreaker. And yeah, be sure you're downloading our episodes. It helps the show, and once we hit 1,000 downloads, we're going to be doing a Blu-ray giveaway, which we will put a poll up on Twitter, and whichever one gets the most love, that's the movie we'll buy, and that's the movie we will give away to one listener. So yeah, make sure you're subscribed and download our episodes, because we're just under 800 now, so hopefully we can get to 1,000 soon. With that being said, you can find me everywhere on social media at LiamCrowley714.
You can find me everywhere at MikeGillis25.
Alright, that's going to do it for our show today, guys. Be on the lookout for our Us review this weekend. Thank you guys so much for joining us, and we will see you very soon.